What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to JellyGoonTv. Welcome back to all my beautiful viewers and subscribers, of course. Today we have another video. We're gonna react to 5 scariest Asian urban legends of all time. Now, I don't know why, but there is something much more scarier than Asian urban legends. I don't know why there's something scary about it. I don't know if it's because I watched that movie with the girl like in the house. It says like the weird sound like this. Can't remember what it's called, but apparently it really scared me as a small kid, so I really wanted to watch this video just to see what kind of urban legends there are. So without further ado, we're gonna get into this and sit back, relax, and enjoy it. Let's get it. Let's explore some culture. This episode is kind of scary.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Off the Gray Wall. I'm Dan.
Hey, I'm Mike.
What's up,
now,
bro?
we know it's not Halloween, but in Asia, well, South Korea, there is a tradition of releasing horror flicks in the summer.
Really?
The idea is that these creepy movies will make you break out in a cold sweat and make summer, well, not seem so hot.
To honor this tradition, we have compiled a list of the 5 scariest urban legends that inspire Asian horror films. And ironically, most Asian urban legends actually come from Japan and not South Korea.
Really?
But there are
So Japan is really that country that really has the urban legends all over the place. I think it's funny because I remember in Thailand they have the number 555 or something like that, or 3 or something. There's some urban legends that is gonna cause you harm if you call it, or something like that. I can't remember what it is. I don't know if people they live by this, but I'm just saying, like, wow, Japan is one of those.
a lot of similarities between South Korea and Japan, and the most common urban legends in both South Korea and Japan are about vengeful ghosts of bullied students.
Yeah.
The typical story goes like this. There's a girl, she was the smart and shy kind, kind of in the corner. Then the bullies make her life so miserable that the girl sees no point in living any longer and takes her own life by jumping off the school roof.
From then on, she haunts the school and terrorizes the classmates and teachers that caused her pain. Then, she kills them when they are alone.
However, today we are not going to tell you a version of that story. Today, we're going to tell you the spine-chilling, bone-tangling stories that make you...
Okay, let's get on with it. The first urban legend is the Okuku Doll from Japan. In 1938, a young man brought a box to a local temple in northern Japan for safekeeping. Inside the box, there was a ceramic doll along with the ashes of his dead sister. Creepy.
He had bought this doll for his sister Okuku 20 years ago, and she had played with it every day. Unfortunately, she tragically died a year later when she was only 3 years old.
The brother went off to fight in World War II and did not come back to the temple until 1947.
Wow.
When he saw the doll again, he was extremely surprised. The doll's hair had grown down to its shoulders.
That is really crazy, man. Imagine having a doll where you see the hair is just growing down like a normal person. Yo, that's actually creepy, man. That doll actually looks creepy, though. I'm just saying, man. It's a little kid's doll, but I'm just saying, man.
Later, a specialist from Hokkaido University examined a piece of the doll's hair and concluded that it was, dun dun dun, human hair.
Creepy!
Okay. Yeah,
Many people believe that the dead girl Okiku's spirit took over the body of the doll.
That's
To
crazy.
this very day, the doll resides in that temple, and it is said that even though the doll's hair is annually trimmed, it always grows.
That's creepy, man. Imagine that, though. That is very creepy. Now, it always comes with a doll. I don't know why dolls are like this, but maybe because they are dead things and you could possess them as a ghost or something like that. I don't know. I just heard a lot about these dolls that comes around, and you can't really do anything about it but just laugh because it's kind of funny, but if you meet one in real life, it's actually very scary. Like, I couldn't mess with that because I don't mess with dolls, the first place, because I got scared when I was a little kid because my grandmother, she used to have these dolls in a locker, and they were just scary. I don't like these dolls. I really don't like them. So yeah, but it was different dolls, but still I don't like dolls. I don't know why. They're very creepy and they're very scary, so I don't mess with that.
Back.
That is creepy, though. That is crazy.
Dude, that is so creepy. Imagine when you were a kid and you had a Cabbage Patch doll and
Yeah.
your hair just kept growing.
Exactly.
The creepiest thing ever is always little dolls.
Oh, heck yeah.
True fact.
Never
Yes.
keep those in your house.
Why
Nah,
do girls
never do
play
that.
with these creepy dolls?
Chucky.
Chucky,
Remember that?
Cabbage Patch, even like those like girly dolls, like they're just like,
Yeah, the scariest ones are the Victorian dolls.
Yes, you know why?
They just sit there.
No, yes, and the eyes
follow you.
move.
Exactly,
the eyes move.
man, but that's actually an effect that they have in dolls. It's not something possessed. It's actually an effect. They use it in paintings too. Like it's called something, I can't remember what it is, but yeah, it is creepy. If you pay attention to paintings too, it's really creepy when they follow you. The old ones, especially in Europe here. I've been to the castle, like the castle I made a vlog about back in the day. And these pictures, they actually follow you around. It feels like the eyes are following around, but it's kind of an effect kind of thing. So it's the point. It's supposed to do like that. It's supposed to be lively, but still, it's creepy nonetheless. It really is.
Anyways, how come children and the supernatural always have this connection?
Yeah,
it's like that
I don't
movie, The
understand.
Shining, or
They
The
born
Sixth
together.
Sense,
Or the Japanese urban legend about Kuchisakeau.
Kuchisakeau. What?
Kuchisakeau. She's a lady that children encounter when they walk home alone at night.
Why, okay, first of all, why would your kid walk at home alone at night? I don't understand that. Maybe if they're 13, 14, 15, but what? I don't know.
Okay, is a lady that walks alone at night and covers herself with a surgical mask.
I heard
Wearing
this.
a surgical mask is not uncommon in Asia.
And then she gonna move it, and then she gonna say, like, she gonna come with the crooked smile, and she gonna say, am I pretty? And if you don't say she pretty or something, she gonna kill
If someone is sick and don't want to infect other people.
Wow, she's so nice, preventing other people from being exposed to her diseases or whatever, right?
No, she's not so nice. Not so nice at all. She approaches children walking by themselves at night and asks them, am I pretty? And if you say no, you die.
Man, that is pretty cruel. But let's be
It is
honest,
cruel.
it's kind of rude to call someone ugly, right?
Well, if you say yes, then she removes her mask, and then you'll see that her mouth is ripped to one side, kind of like half a Joker's mouth.
That is crazy, man. I heard about this legend, man. It's crazy. It's actually creepy, man. Imagine if you're a person that really do miss the other side. Like, seriously, if you're a person who really does, miss the other side of the cheek or something like that, and people see you, they're like, oh, she's real. You know what I mean? It's kind of sad, man. I feel for
Then
this.
she asks again.
But it's kind of sad urban
Am I
legend.
pretty? If you say no, you die again.
What? Dude, that is so unfair. I mean, if the Joker asks you if he's pretty, you would probably say no, or you'd be scared and run away.
Well, here's the catch. If you say yes and lie, be nice to her, then she'll make your face look just like hers.
Oh, hell no.
So either you're killed or you end up looking heavily scarred for the rest of your life. Great.
And the moral of the story, guys,
crazy.
is avoid weirdos walking around at night wearing freaky surgical masks.
Yeah, telling
Well,
you
is there any
pretty or
way
not.
that I can escape? Like, is there a silver bullet, garlic, a cross? Can I use a relic?
Really,
Well, some
bro.
people say that if you tell her you're in a hurry to get somewhere and can't talk to her, then she'll excuse herself for bothering you and just leave.
Wait, so this whole time, this is just
That's
a
crazy.
trick question? All I have to do is not answer and make up an excuse and I'm out of danger?
It's kind of like when your girlfriend or wife asks you,
Yeah.
hey, honey, do I look fat in this outfit? If she does, don't answer, just run away.
Got it.
exactly.
I like that there's a chance that she leaves you alone. I know one urban legend about a woman who just won't let go.
You're talking about the legend of Mae Nak from Thailand.
So in the early 1800s, a husband went off to war. Seems like a theme here. Leaving behind his beautiful and very pregnant wife, who was named Nak. The husband returned from the war and came back to his wife and child. Everything seemed fine.
However, his fellow villagers had become distant since he left, and whoever he tried to talk to mysteriously died soon after.
What?
He came home one night and quietly entered the house. His wife didn't notice, and with her back to him, she dropped her comb and it fell through a small crack in the floor.
She then stretched her arm, and it went right through the floor. Then she grabbed her comb.
Wow,
The
that's
husband
creepy.
then realized that something was horribly wrong with his beautiful wife, and then he ran to the nearest temple.
He was then told that his wife and child both died during childbirth. All the villagers knew that he had been actually living with a ghost, but anyone who tried to
Oh, my wife, she told me about this story. Yeah. My wife, she told me about this story. Wow.
tell him were soon killed by the ghost of the wife.
At this time, the ghost wife, who was called Lady Nak, or in Thai, Mae Nak, found out what happened and tracked down the husband to the door of the temple. She couldn't enter since it was holy ground, so she terrorized the locals to vent her frustrations.
She caused so much trouble that a famous Thai monk captured Maynok and sealed her in his wristband.
That is actually the necklace my wife, she is wearing with this monk right here, and I think it's him. But yeah, my wife, she told me about this story. It's a very sad story. Like, this guy, he really talked. But I think there's another story too, where the guy just, you know, he spoke with his wife, everything was good, and people, they like, you know, he talk a lot, and you know, everything like that, and he see his wife and his child and everything like that, and then all of a sudden he said like to somebody that I gotta go home to my wife because my wife is waiting, and they say to him, well, she been dead for 5 years or something like that. I don't know, my wife told me about this story. Yeah, wow, that's amazing.
It is said that the wristband came into the possession of the royal family and has been passed down ever since.
Later, a shrine was created for
crazy.
Maynok and her child, and people visit each year to make offerings, asking for a safe childbirth or for their husbands to be exempt from going to war.
Anyways, that's not that bad of a story. You know what I would have done though to prevent all this? If I was
It's kind of sad. It's kind of really sad because, you know, maybe it's a true story about, you know, he saw his wife. Like, maybe it's a phantom pain kind of thing. I don't know,
the
man.
villagers, right when he came back, I'd be
I
like,
don't
dude,
really
your wife's a
know.
ghost.
And then he would have died.
Oh yeah, that's right. But the bottom
don't
line
believe
is,
it.
she was a ghost that hurt people. Kind of like another urban legend about a guy in a red cape from Japan. Because he wears a red cape, his name is literally Red Cape, or in
Really?
Japanese, Akamanto. Oh, and
Akamanto.
did I mention he had a pretty boy face?
Oh,
Here's my
that's
question.
nice.
How come all the pretty people turn out to be like horrible, disfigured monsters in these urban legends?
I don't know.
It's like, it makes me not trust any good-looking people.
So you mean you don't trust me? You don't trust his face?
No, I don't trust
Come on, bro.
good-looking people.
Oh, shit.
Good-looking people.
Oh, damn. You just
Anyways,
disrespected
well,
him.
you know, sometimes beauty really is just skin deep. Anyways, it's said that in Japanese bathrooms, you should never go to the very last stall.
Why? I always use
I
the
heard
last
about
stall
this, yeah.
because, you know, it's like a personal sanctuary
on.
away from all the other people.
Dude, bro, I'm totally with you. And this also applies to like the urinals. Like, dude, there's bro codes, man, or urinal code. You don't just go stand next to somebody.
True fact.
Anyways, well, if you're in Japan, okay, let's just pretend you just had Szechuan hot pot if you're Mike, and now you're sitting on the toilet in the last stall.
Okay, painful, but okay.
You're just, you know, conducting your business, and suddenly you hear a voice. Would you like red paper or blue paper?
Okay, it's freaky because
Yeah,
I
that's-
hate it when
that is
people talk to
creepy.
me anyway.
First of all, who wants blue paper or red paper? I'm gonna say, like, who are you? Like, why are you talking to me like that? That makes
I'm
no
in the
sense.
bathroom, so a random
Like
voice.
what? Red paper,
fine,
blue
okay,
paper,
I
what?
pick red.
Wrong. You're killed.
Okay, I take it back. I pick blue.
Wrong again. You die again.
Okay, wait. Is this another trick
That's
question?
What happened in the toilet with this guy, man? What happened? Something really horrible must be happening if he cut people's hands off or he killed people because of toilet paper.
Like, should I just not?
He must be one of those guys who lost, you know, he took a shit, you know, really hard shit, and there was no toilet paper, and he got pissed about that. So now he came back in death, and now he's
Answer
hunting
again.
everybody. That's weird.
Bingo! Refuse his offer. Just go, no thanks, no paper, not today, blah, 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 and you'll be fine.
Okay, so either I die a
Yeah.
horrible death on the toilet after my Citron hot pot, or I don't use any toilet paper.
Yeah, either way, that sucks. But dude, there are worse ways to die.
Yeah, that's true.
There are worse things than dying on the toilet
Yeah.
without toilet paper after Citron hot pot.
That's horrible, man.
Well, you forgot about this next urban legend, again from Japan. This urban legend about Hitobashira, which translates to human pillar.
This is a famous story involving the construction of the Masu Castle in South Japan during the 17th century. There were many problems when building the castle, so
Really?
builders looked everywhere for a solution. Nothing worked.
Did they try duct tape? Because, you know, duct tape, like, fixes everything.
Come on,
I
bro.
agree, but this is feudal Japan, so they didn't have duct tape. I mean, duct tape wasn't invented yet. Then they heard that if they offered a living human being to the castle will have the sturdy foundation it needs to continue the construction.
Damn.
Of course, a live human being.
Yeah,
Why
of
didn't I hear
course.
that?
Yeah, so, like, you feed it to the building?
The builders went downtown where the local bomb festival was being held and captured the most talented and again, beautiful dancer.
That thing with beautiful people again.
What is
Yeah,
wrong with
if you're
this,
beautiful,
man?
you gotta
Yo,
watch
that's
out because you're gonna
creepy,
end
yo.
up in some weird urban legend. Well, ever since they buried her alive in the cornerstones of the castle, the structure stabilized and the construction did not encounter any further complications.
What?
Wait, So let me guess.
That's crazy as hell, man. You kidnap another person, a random person, then you bury her alive just to build your temple? Okay.
She became an evil spirit and started throwing stones at the workers?
Well, she was pretty mad. Legend never mentions her spirits appearing, but does say that each time a girl danced in the streets of Matsu, her anger would shake the entire castle from the structure's very foundation.
It's creepy.
It's because of this that a law had to be passed to prohibit public dancing. Like crazy.
That is
crazy.
Sense.
Why can't no one dance? I mean, guys
Dudes
can
can
dance,
dance.
right?
Jinx.
We can go there and dance.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, but who
why
wants to
not?
watch a bunch of dudes
She got
dance?
sacrificed, guys. It's not funny, man.
Well, anyways, guys, we hope you liked those.
Anyway, that was amazing, man. I really do love these urban legends. I really do love these stories. Like, it seems like every culture have them, and we about learning culture. So I really think it's amazing that most of the legends are from Japan. Of course, there's a lot from Mexico, a lot from America. You know, they all over the place. I know England has a lot. Denmark had a lot, but we don't really believe it anymore. We had the worm in the sea, you know, all this kind of stuff, and it's kind of crazy. But yeah, urban legends is something about culture or something that they did back in the days. You know, it's really something about learning the people and learning what's going on. And you know, it's just a story to scare kids and, you know, not to dance or not to be naughty or not to talk to strangers. Normally it's there for the kids to scare them into submission or whatever you call it. It's really amazing. And it, you know, everybody loves a good story. Since we were kids, we really do love a good story. So yeah, that was really an amazing video. Please comment down below if you have any urban legends in your country. What is the urban legends? Please let me know. If you have a video on them, please let me know. It'd be awesome. So yeah, anyway, guys, girls, I love you so much and thank you for watching. Peace.